Hey everybody, this is part 2 of what to expect. So, basically the surgery happened after like, Corky, stop it! After like a half hour, the fertility doctor came out, told my husband there was no problems. And I did get some pictures that I'm going to show now, so anybody, you know, these are just pictures of the uterus and ovaries, so anybody that doesn't want to look, you can, you know, fast forward or whatever. But this is one picture of my uterus. This is my right ovary. This is my left ovary. And another picture of the uterus. So he said, you know, everything looked good. And the interesting thing to me, and, you know, I didn't get to talk to him, unfortunately, but is that, you know, I've been diagnosed with PCOS, and I really don't see anything on the ovaries. I mean, except for maybe, like, one thing, and I don't know, you know, whatever. But I did also ask for a video if he took one. I don't know if he ended up taking one or not. That wasn't anything that was given to my husband at the time, so. But anyhow, then the gallbladder doctor went in, did his thing, and that was that. I woke up in the recovery room, and I think it's probably because I've had back surgery before, and I also had my tonsils and adenoids out as an adult, and every time I woke up from the anesthesia I was really, really cold, and it wasn't really that bad this time. I was a little bit cold. She went and got me a blanket, but it wasn't, I don't know if it was because I wasn't under as long or what the deal was, but it wasn't nearly as bad, and I didn't feel like I had as hard of a time waking up as I did before. So, you know, recovery went really well, and it was really fast this time too. I mean, I think it was probably because it was the end of the day. They, you know, got me right back to the room and everything. They gave me, in the recovery room, they gave me some oxygen. I don't know, I have asthma, so I don't know if that's just because I have asthma or if everyone would get that. But I had oxygen, and or maybe that was in the OR. I can't remember, but at one point I had oxygen. Because I don't think I had it in recovery. I don't know, I can't really remember. But they did give me a shot of some kind of pain medication. And they had 2 shots there, and I only ended up needing 1. Because like I said, I really was not in a ton of pain. Anybody that's had surgery, you know, you wake up, your throat's a little sore, a little dry. And I felt like, I didn't in my stomach area, didn't feel anything, and I've never even to this day really felt much from the gallbladder removal, but which is odd because my fertility doctor told me that I shouldn't feel any pain from the fertility part of it, that it would all be from my gallbladder, and that's the complete opposite of the way it's been. But I felt kind of like crampy, like really bad cramps, not like squeezing and releasing, but just like, you know, like the pain you get. So I felt that. Corky! And that even, again, that wasn't really too bad. So they got me back to the room, and I mentioned in my other video where they put me in the recliner type chair that sits way back, and then, you know, they asked me if I wanted anything to drink or eat, and I said, I don't even know why they asked me what I wanted, because they said I could have water, and I said, okay, I'd like some water. She goes, well, with the pain medication, water is not the best, you know, we have juice, we have crackers, you know, we tend to like you to have stuff in your stomach so you don't get nauseous. Okay. So, I had some apple juice, and my mouth was so dry. I had 3 cups of apple juice, I ate some crackers, and then within just a few minutes, we were probably there for like, and they may have given me something orally pain medication, I can't remember, because I was just still kind of out of it. But, I went to go to the bathroom, and the, you know, little TMI here, but one of the things that still kind of hurts a little bit is to, like, kind of wipe, to, you know, to kind of crunch up, you know, but, so that was, you know, and that's still kind of where I'm sore, because I'm sore right below my belly button, and I think I said before that I have 5 incisions. I actually have 6, because I didn't really realize that. I have 3 above my belly button, which was for the gallbladder, and he went through the belly button itself for the camera. And then the one through the belly button is the largest. The other incisions are like that long, and the one in the belly button is a little bit longer. It's like completely across my belly button and a little to the side. So, and then I have 1 to the left. Must be where he looked at like my left ovary. So the incisions, you know, aren't bad, and I didn't get stitches or staples or anything like that. They actually just glued them. So, and I actually kind of think that's nice because I think it's easier to keep them clean. Because it's like, it kind of like if you ever had super glue on your skin, it creates a complete, like, barrier across it. So I think it's easy to keep them clean, and they don't, you know, get moist or anything like that because they're completely covered up. What I'm having a little bit of problems with is my belly button incision, and that's just because it's just difficult to keep it dry and aired out when you have clothes on, especially because I'm heavier. So I mean, you know, my belly button obviously doesn't lay, you know, flat. You know, my skin comes over a little bit, so that's a little bit difficult. So what I try to do is just lay on the couch or the bed or whatever, kind of flip my shirt up, pull my pants down a little bit, and kind of let it air out, and just make sure, like, after I get a shower that I really dry it out. And I try not to mess with it too much because it's sore. It's a little sore. But the one thing I kind of didn't expect, and I don't know really why I didn't, but I'm really, really bruised, especially on my lower half. I had a bruise like this long that went underneath my belly button, and then then from my belly button to the left is the incision. And around all my incisions, there's a little bit of a bruise. But then below that, there's a bruise maybe like that big. And then way below that, like must be at the, like where he was checking out my uterus or whatever, there's a bruise like this long. So that's been like where I have the most pain. You know, I almost feel back to normal, except for I notice at the end of the day, I'm a lot sorer than I am at the beginning of the day. You know, I've still tried not to do much, and we're supposed to go on vacation this weekend, so I'm really hoping we can go. If we can't, the other place I have a bruise, I have a horrible bruise from the IV. If we can, that's probably because I had to draw blood out of it. But if we can't go, I mean, we can't go. But so it's really not that bad. I mean, it's not, I think I was a little bit nervous about it or whatever, but it's really not that terrible. You know, you're able to shower. They say you're able to shower the next day. And, you know, I think it always makes you feel better to take a shower. But it was hard for me to stand up in the shower for that long because I find that it's not bad at all to sit for the most part. But when you stand up and everything just kind of hangs, I think it it tends to stretch stuff a little bit. And I've always felt a little bit of pulling from my belly button. I think that's where they glued it shut. So, you know, it's really not horrible at all. For the, like, post-op treatment or whatever, I have to go back and see the gallbladder doctor, and I was supposed to go in 2 weeks, but he's not there, so in 3 weeks. And the fertility doctor it just said to make an appointment with him in 7 weeks. So, and I did call him today a little bit just because of I'm really just sore in the 2 spots where I have those bruises, and I just wanted to check and make sure that, you know, that was that normal to be that sore at this point, almost a week later, so. And I got online a little bit to see what other people had to say, and people say, you know, no, they were fine in 4 days, or some people say, no, they were hurting after 3 weeks. So I guess it's just kind of your own, you know, your own pace or whatever. But that's it. If anybody has any questions, you know, let me know. I'll answer anything I can, you know, to the best of my ability. Basically what happens after this is the injectable start. I don't think he's going to let us start the next cycle. Oh, that's the other thing. In the discharge paperwork, it said that your next period can be a little painful and a lot heavier, which I didn't know either, so I guess that's good to know. So I guess maybe that's what they want to do, is make sure that everything, you know, is okay with your period or whatever, then we'll start that next cycle. So as far as weight loss goes, we have still been, I'm so proud of us, we have been so sticking to eating healthy and, you know, not eating anything bad, so I'm really, really proud of us. I got on the scale like a day or two afterwards, and it actually said I gained like 7 pounds, which I know is like impossible because, you know, I had nothing to eat that Monday because I forgot to mention that in the first video, you're on a clear diet, a clear liquid diet, so I had like popsicles, which probably totaled like 200 calories for the entire day. I ate nothing on Tuesday, but I think with the swelling and, you know, because the water and everything that you retain a little bit of, but I'm going to weigh myself soon. I really expect to have dropped some weight just from eating right this week, as well as the surgery and everything. So, but I hope everybody's doing well. Leave me any questions or comments. Bye.